All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is analyzation verification process. We're going to help people get to what? $100,000 a month income. We're going to talk to Susie, Bill, and George right here. Understand, every one of you, all right? Linda, I want you to pay attention to. We're going to talk about how I got to the what? The first $1 billion structure. All you got to do is listen, Mary. All you do is follow through. Hey, we got Curly, we got Mo. What do we got? We got you today. We're going to play. So understand. That actually is 1,013 divisions. I want you to think about division process, okay? Come on, Peter. I need you to understand how this and Susie, the same thing. We got to get past go. All right, hey, Jay, how you doing today? We got Mindy, too. We got Christy. We got Rex. Rex, I had a grandfather named Rex I never met. That's kind of nice. All right, guess what? We got Joseph, fantastic. What do we do? Jeff. Jeff, you know what you can do today? You can learn to play and get to the American dream. We're going to talk about your SS5 and SSN. Then we're going to talk about you. We're going to talk about that organization you got today, that LLC, the LLP, the C Corp, nonprofit, the PC. See what happens? You get stuck. That kind of sucks. So what do? We talk about division process. Now, the beginning here, what we have to talk about is you. See, you got an SSN. All right? You know you were born, so was I. What happens? We got a choice. The SSN is what mommy signed at the hospital. Did you know that? Mommy had to sign that form to give it to you and that card when you were 14 to 17 years old. You go get the job. Hey, Corey, how you doing? Derek, you got to play too. Guess what we get to play? We get to play win the game of business, okay? What are we going to do? Here's mommy. She signed the form. The baby's good to go home. The baby's going to have some fun going in the nursery. Mommy's all happy. She signed the SS5 form. She didn't know when she signed the form. She had no idea what she signed. She wanted to go home with the baby and the stroller and then the car seat and then go home. That's what she did. See, what happens with every one of you, you got to understand something. You signed the SS5 or mommy did. One of you did. But again, guess what happens? See, the SS5 form in the link tree, get a copy. You can actually change your name today if you wanted to. And if your credit card, you can actually start it over if you want to. But understand that form is the application for Social Security card. What does that do? You got the card in your personal wallet. Now it's just there. See, when mommy gave you the card at job to get at 14 to 18 to go get your job to show up, you actually transfer the ability to what? The employer to tax your paycheck. You gave them permission. By the way, that's what you did. This is how it works. So you gave permission to the employer for your job as a 1099. No, you're a W-2. You're not 1099 yet. Guess what happens? They get to tax your paycheck. I was going to get $1,000. Now it's $728. So understand, if you want to, this form says flat out, do not laminate, do not use for ID purposes, and don't carry with you. But you do it anyway, because no one gave you the rules and tools. That form is actually that card issued to establish for you right here. That's how our government bonds us when we're born. Or we sign the SS what? 5 form. See, you got to realize one thing. If you connect your dots, you can get past go. What does this mean? The employer taxed your paycheck. You worked, they got their cut. They got their cut before we got the leftover. That kind of sucks. No one explained that to me. I understand. So you got a Social Security card, SSN 1040 from the SS5. That's how it connects your dots. It's kind of like when you say, I got an LLC, I got an S Corp, I got a C Corp. It's like they want the SS4. All these pieces in the division process, you understand how to play. You see, here we have a problem. The form says do not use for ID purposes. So if you ever want to remove negative credit, look at the Fair Lending Act. Not just the Credit Repair Act, okay? The Fair Lending Act. You can reverse the process of bad credit. SSN 1040, tax house, have a house, get your money back in your tax return. Now, here's your future. You don't know it, but here's your future. It's going to be simple. I want you to focus today to put your credit score to 750. And what does this mean? I want you to pay attention very carefully. What happened in 1977, I became a consultant for TRW. You probably never heard of that. TRW was stored Thomas Raymond Woolridge. They made bicycle parts out of Saginaw, California. You see, they're the ones who started and became Asperian in 96. So if we look at our personal credit today and we understand how it works, we came up with the oldest card in 77, the oldest card. Very simple. See, all cards fluctuate. You need a sticky behind the card. Sticky behind the card. Simple. See, every card needs a sticky for what? We got to use the oldest card and the 29% rule. Let's write down 29%, please. I'm Ray Reynolds, Dr. Reynolds, Pastor Reynolds, and hey you, I'm the guy in 77 that get what? Is a consultant for TRW. They became Asperian in 96. Oldest card, 29% rule. See, if I look at my cards today, I got to realize something. I can build it up and away. Got to realize here's a $10,000 card. If I use it past $2,900, my score will drop. I'll get stuck. I can't get any more like most of you. Unfortunately, that kind of sucks. Now, here's my 50,000 card right here. It's my 10 and my 50. All cards fluctuate, but two. Write it down. The American Express cards do not fluctuate gold and platinum. Write it down. I have an emergency today. What am I going to do? An emergency. I'm going to do one thing. I'm going to contact my creditors. Every creditor I have, I'm going to increase my limits right away. I'm going to increase my limits as fast as I can because I have to have safety. What happens is time, money, and credit. So if I do this correctly, I can buy time because guess what? I don't know when I find my next job. That's an emergency kind of thing. So if I have fluctuation, these cards don't fluctuate at all, here's my 100,000. What happens next is my wife has the same thing, but we don't have joint credit. Because joint credit is only for silly and dumb people. We're not silly or dumb. We get to play the game to win. So let's understand, what do we get to do? So here we are. All right, the bottom line is fluctuation, rules, and tools. And I want you to write down 29%. Because that's what we set up in 1977, by the way. Oh, this card, fluctuation rules. So if these don't fluctuate, the gold and the platinum cards, that would be the card I would jack up if I had an emergency, right? I'd buy more time. That's the goal, time, money, and credit. You see, my wife and I became one 21 years ago. It's always God, family, then money. I don't love money. The only difference is I have the ability to create millions and billions of dollars of credit. Millions and billions, and I've done it most of my life. You can have some fun if you want to play the game. All right, now you were pointing at something. Did I miss something I was supposed to read or something? Okay. Yes, okay. Where's it at? Okay. All right. So can you Okay, I can't read it because they keep putting stuff in front of it. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. So can you live life with no problems if you never did an SS5 form and only have an SS4? At that point, or the SS5, is no way to work. Now understand, all right, if you don't have a Social Security card, you're not a U.S. citizen. Get out of my country. How's that? Okay, simple. You have to have an SS5. You have no choice because you're supposed to file a tax return, period. A tax return is using SS5, period. Does that answer your question? Okay, period. So let's understand, we're not here to be crooks. You're going to realize one thing. You're born. Hospital. All right? Because Nixon took the gold standard out. Mandates a use on an SS5 for the baby. Unless you were born in the tax year like I was and put it in the trash can. So did you get your answer yet? We're going to play. We're going to be legitimate. And I'm going to get to the millionaire status. And then I'm going to teach you how to get to that billionaire if you got the guts to play my way. Hey, I like to play. I like to win. See, there's 1,013 divisions. 2.2 billion. You see, what's going to happen today is understand my way. I think your way sucks. Sorry. We're going to play. But we're going to win the game of business. So if you don't have an SS5 and an SSN, then how the hell are you in my country? Get out! That's what I'm going to say. That's my opinion. Is that okay? So what are we going to do? The SS5 is for the United States of America Incorporated. The country. Application, Social Security card, you must have, period, to file a tax return, period, because we have to pay tax, but as much as we have to. I don't like to overpay. So again, that card in your personal wallet is simple. I signed mine when I was 14 years old. 14. So you get to play the game if you want to win. We're going to do it the right way, legitimately. Legitimate. Guess what? What's going to happen? Future. Now, here's you going, my credit sucks. I hurt my family. Knock off the crap. Get the Fair Lending Act today. Reverse the process of bad credit now. You can do it right away. You can reverse the process of bad credit because you were not supposed to put your SSN on the application in the first place. And because of the Fair Lending Act, you get to remove it now if you want to. See, this is your choice, ladies and gentlemen. This is called the United States of America Incorporated. 50 corporations, 50 states, and then cities a corporation too. You get to play my way. We're going to win the game. You want to win? It's simple. So if your credit sucks, and guess what? I had the reports, and I had a website called mycreditreportsucks.com. People didn't like it. Oh, well, too bad. All right, I got rid of it because they didn't like it. They go, well, I don't want to do that. Now, we're going to blueprint you. All right, we're going to have some fun. You ready, so? Play some fun? Now, let's understand. Company name. Right there. Division name. So somebody says, I don't understand, they said they have an SS4, not an SS5. You cannot get a tax ID without an SS5 in the first place, period. Again, it's a bunch of hooey, and that's what we have today. So we look at the form. I want you to write down 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. Come on. 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. I explained this to Ted Turner in 1969. It's very simple. So if we look at the form here, business name. That is your LLC, your LLP, your C Corp right there. Whatever you got. This is entity. See entity? Right there. Individual person. Got it right there? Individual person. So we could have 3 divisions of ourselves, or we could have what? 1,013 divisions, like I did. But again, you have to learn to play the game to win. What are we going to do? We're going to dissect the form. We're going to have 26 ways to use it, not abuse it. And you're going to have 18 entities. All right, and you're going to have basically, or you, 3 of you. Now, how many of you have kids? Who has kids? Come on, do you have kids? Who's got kids? I need to say yes. DM me. Come on, right there, that yellow dot. Follow. And Sharon has care. Do you have kids? Who's got kids? Come on, who's got kids? Come on. Who's got kids? Tell me, come on. Who's got kids? It's simple. If you have kids, I got 6 kids. I got 5 girls and a boy. Gene, do you have any kids? Fred, do you have kids? Okay, do you have kids? Come on. Here's Big Mike. Big Mike. Oh, you know Big Mike on that TV show or that movie? He was my client too. Okay, you got kids. 2 of each. Oh, fantastic. You got 4. Wow. Now understand. Here's my wife and I want you to pay attention because I'm going to change your life today. You'll learn more from me today and tomorrow you ever learn in your life. I'll guarantee that too. Now, here's my wife and my credit. We don't have joint credit because that's only for dumb people. We're not dumb, neither are you. That means we have credit files, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, personal credit. We're not supposed to use our SSN in the first place because that's what it said on the card. But you did it anyway. Wow. Now, your kids, understand, they have a SS5 SSN. So that means every child you have has their own credit files. You had a baby. Mommy and daddy made love and had a baby. Yeah, dude. Hey, that makes money to get honey. You got money, you got the honey, you got the kids too. Now remember, every kid you got's got a credit report. Mommy had to sign the form, all right, at the hospital because you had no choice, federally mandated, and you didn't pay attention to that too. So that means my 6 kids have 800 scores. Your kids have 800 scores, you should. If they don't, I'll teach you how to do that too. Now watch what happens. Come on. You see that tax ID right there? We get to have babies. Your LLC is going to have babies. Your LLP is going to have babies. C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit, PC, going to have babies. Why? Every baby is a division. They get their own credit files. Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. If I'm going to roll the dice as a business and be an entrepreneur, I'm sure in the hell not going to take money from my family like you did. You did that. Why? In the link trees, every type of corporation you want for free. Free. Why would you take money from your family to run a business? It makes no damn sense. I don't get it. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Isn't that fun? I love when my clients repeat what I say. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Hey, come on. He saved my life so many times. It's ridiculous. When I wrote this, hell, I was 14. What did you do? That's about it. You see, at 14 years old, I wrote Winning the Game of Business. I wrote and invented Car Finder at 12 and a half. All right, at 16, I put it on the public. Did you know I had my first billion at 21? So when you hear these, what rich people do? Hell, I was rich and famous anyway. Why not? What do? We don't do what these ding-dongs say to do. It's ridiculous. We're going to do it my way. Division process. Every division has a baby, has a spirit in terms of Equifax. I'm going to build credit. I'm going to teach you how to get the million to billion. Would you like to play? You can spend the whole day with me tomorrow if you want. DM me. Come on, let's play. I want you to write down some things today. Please. Pay attention. I want you to write down factoring, UCC1. Come on. I need you to write down UCC1. You're going to walk through your house today. You're going to videotape. Take your cell phone. Wee, look at this, honey. This is our furniture. When we die and pass away, somebody's going to walk through here and buy it for 50 cents a piece. No. House has a deed of trust. Car has a pink slip. Everything in your house is at UCC1 starting today. Write it down. Come on, write it down. Now. You're going to make a list of everything in your house today. In the house or your office. You're going to file a UCC1. Write it down. It's in the link tree. It's in the link tree. You get a copy. Everything you need is going to come from me anyway, because I'll teach you to play 110%. God gave me the whole blueprint. You want to play my way? Let me know. So again, the UCC1, for every asset you have in your house or office, is going to be a UCC1 filed at county recorder's office. You're going to transfer that into a trust. The trust is going to control your goodies when we're gone. We're going to play the right way. Got it so far? We're going to play my way. So what happens is very simple. You're going to have a SS4 per entity. Per what? Entity. You understand? Did you watch the form? Did you write down 26 ways to use it, not abuse it? Watch what happens. Come on. All right, there's your name. Wow, bingo, bingo. Did you know you could have 3 divisions of yourself? 3 divisions of you? You got 3 chances to try to roll the dice. Go, wee! You didn't do that, did you? You're so busy listening to blah, blah, blah. You have the same rerun every damn day. Yesterday, you did the same thing, the day before that, and today too. Why don't you change the channel? Reruns don't make any sense. Again, what do? Your name there 3 times, 18 divisions there. What are we going to do? Come on. It says banking and credit purposes. Did you know that you can have a corporation with its 75 divisions if you want to? 75 divisions at the bank if you want to. Again, you get to play the right way if you want to. What does this do? Let's compare the two. This is the SS5 form. You or mommy filled it out. You got tax in your paycheck. The only way to get your money back on the SSN is the 1040 tax return if you own a house. Now, we have the SS4 here again and again. And guess what? We get to build a corporate umbrella. Well, like that. Debt falls tax ID. What does that mean? Offset taxes as well. What do? See, there's the corporation. It's a legal what person? Right there. Come on, it's right there. A corporation's a legal person. So if you quit scrolling and going, wee, all the way home, you could change your life. Corporation's a legal what? It's right there, right there, right there. May sue or be sued. What do we get to do? See, the credit sucks. That's no fun. Do yourself a favor. Let's reverse the process of all bad credit today. All you have to do is write a letter called validation, verification. That's all you have to do. It's not hard to do. You're not supposed to use your SSN for credit purposes. You did. You should spank yourself. It said not to, but you did it anyway. The application. Do you know the creditor's in violation? We're going to write down the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Come on, that's all the ones they show on the line. Online, it's amazing. They're all going, let's see, this is federal law here. This says remove this, remove that, remove that. Here's all the codes. Wow, wow, wow. All right. You see, you should be using the Fair Lending Act first. You see, what happens is, yeah, you have the codes. This is validation verification. Here's you, validation, disputes, and letters. Come on. When I set up the credit system in 1977, I'm the consultant for TRW. They hired all these consultants, no problem, and they're asking questions, and nobody in the room's talking. Me, if I'm in a room, I'm going to light up. Hey, I'm a boring person. I stay to myself unless it's an audience and ready to play. What do I do? Oh, this card. Fluctuation, 29% rule. That makes it green. Green go, like my wife would say at the light. Green go, because she's a Colombian crazy girl. And I'm a green go. Oh, wow. See, what happens is very simple. If you say 30% like these silly people out there say, 30%, I'm a credit repair people. I got the ugly makeup and the hat and the cat backwards. Oh, goody. If they're not licensed and bonded, the federal trade says they're fraud. They must be licensed and bonded and be licensed with the Attorney General's office, period, or it's a fraud. They indicted Daniel, the credit repair cloud, the largest one out there, going blah, 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 blah. They're doing a sweep in the next 60 days. They're going to come get you. Uh-huh. You think TikTok's going to protect you. You better get licensed and bonded. And quit saying 30%. I wrote the rules in 77. It is 29%. Take a picture. It's in the link tree. Get a copy of the HR 9991 because you have to. See, you got to learn to play if you want to. Hell, that's on page 10. Now, let's understand if we play with the rules and tools. Every letter to validation verification form. Oh, there's debt crisis intervention. It's in the link tree for free, too. And a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practices in the link tree, too. Now, what happens? Come on. If we go through the book and we actually want to remove bad credit, every section's right here. We can define the section. We can go after the code. Come on, people. They're not inventing something new. I wrote Proof It or Remove It back in 1981. Shit. I mean, shoot. Poop. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, it's ridiculous. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, well, we're going to remove your bowel credit. Why don't you just do it yourself? It's in the damn book. I mean, come on. Let's have some fun. Every code's here. Wow, wow, wow. What we to do, skippity dippity do. Now watch what happens. Disputes to the credit bureaus. It's right there. Do it yourself series. Wow. See, a lot of those people got my book, and now they're coaches. Especially that Ryan guy. Blah, 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 blah. What a bunch of hooey about points. Who gives a damn about points right now? Disputes to the creditor. The creditor. Oh, I can do a validation verification letter right there. I can send that to them and make sure under the Fair Lending Act, I remove all my crap. Now, that doesn't take you off the hook for your debts. If you owe a debt, pay your damn debt. Don't be a crook. Don't be a crook, okay? You need to pay your debts because the letter's right here. It's simple. We can play the game to win. Every letter can do exactly what you need to do if you want to, but it isn't up to you. Now, understand. In the book, you're going to find also probably part of my Lamborghini collection. See, I'm the guy that's not full of what? 21 cars in a car collection. I lease them to the movies and magazines all the time. Bum, ba, bum. You see, I had 21 cars in the collection. When you got billions, what the hell you do? You spend some money. Offsets the taxes. What rich and famous people do. These people are not coaches. They better be rich and famous before they talk or walk. You see, I'll show you millions and billions of goodies. It's simple. It's right there. Here's one of the mansions. Why not? Nellie Gale, you're Belinda. How about Havasu? How about Big Bear? How about Nellie Gale, California? They call it the palace right now. Oh, it's called Ray's Manor. Wow. We get to play. You want a goodie? Who wants a goodie? Every car you get from now on is going to be a division of a corporation because I said so. What? A tax ID. Division. See, the problem with you is you get in a bumpity bump today. They sue you, then they sue your spouse. And then you're in basically the rabbit hole. And then you have to give a bloodsucker attorney money. When they take your money, your wife's not going to give you any honey. It takes money to get honey, people. So you know this. Let's understand the reality of life. When a man screws up, he brings the pain home while it's going to work. Men, you've done that 10 times. Ladies, you've done it 4 times. It's ridiculous. All you have to do is have a division of a corporation and roll the damn dice and not screw up again. Never screw up again. You got to have fun. Come on. That's only a couple cards out of the card collection. By the way, they're tax ID division process. We play. Did you know you can buy a car at fleet price, tax ID division? But what do? You go to the dealership. Fantastic. Okay. What payment can you afford? I'm down it to say $600. Shut up. Shut up. Cars are marked up 60% and all car dealers are friggin' crooks. And then what do? You answer their question. No. I don't know. Maybe $100. Shut up. What do you do next? We need to run your credit. Then you fill it up. Now, from now on, if you do it your way, you're going to write down next to your signature, this allows one inquiry only, and you're going to take a picture. You're going to set the damn tone. It's about time you man up, woman up. It's ridiculous what you do. You let them get you, 9 inquiries? They make $224 every inquiry they give you. They're screwing you over. They're crooks. Learn. Tax ID division. Oh, would you like a race boat? It is fun. My U-Dock in Huntington Harbor. It's only the biggest one. I always have the biggest and the best. Why not? Here's a yacht. Wow. So if your credit sucks.com, one of my websites used to have before, it's kind of fun. But people say, that's not nice, Ray. So I got rid of that. Okay. So let's put your credit back on track. You're in control. All you need is get to copy the Fair Lending Act, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and do the work yourself. If you hire credit repair, just make sure they got the hat backwards and the ugly makeup. They know it all. They bought my book. Yeah, right. Make sure they're licensed and bonded. Past, present, and future. Download this 656 form IRS website right there. Do an offer compromise. Judgment. Dun & Bradstreet wrote one of their fast track programs 40 plus years ago. We play. Now, I need you to call the phone number today, if you would, please. Pay attention and quit on scrolling all the time. So anything I don't like about TikTok, they don't pay attention. You listen to all these people, Sally the water, F your grandma. I've heard so much crap, it's ridiculous. But been on there 30 weeks now. Got a lot of people and clients and having fun. We get to play my way because my way works. Your way sucks. Okay, 888-567-8688. All right, I'm going to teach you what you really need to know, not a bunch of hooey going blah, blah, blah. Now, if you call the number today, opt out 5 years. This is the national mailing list. And what are you going to do? Take your utility bills and credit cards and do paperless automatic payment. On the credit cards, you're going to do fast pay, quick pay, which means you're going to make an extra payment every week for 10 or 20 bucks. I don't care. 29%, everything is $751. All right, at 10%, okay, what it is, you're at an 801. Now we got Ryan talking about recycling. I watched this stupid video earlier today. It's like, no, you're not talking right. I don't understand. I've never seen so much dumb in my life. I'm sorry. I've never seen so much made up crap. Understand something. Listen from the guy that started the damn system, me. There's what I did. I wrote a book called Prove It or Remove It years ago because I have to. So let's understand what you're allowed to do today if you want to. We can dispute. All right? Dispute method, alternative dispute method, negotiation. We can also take them to small claims like I did Chase Bank. And I beat up their vice president. You know, it's fun. You want to play? So we can basically do it today if you want to, but it's up to you. You see, your choice is simple. High credit repair. I understand something. They better license and bonded or they're going to get indicted like they did Daniel. So make sure they're licensed and bonded. They must be registered with the Attorney General's office and give you a copy of the certificate. If they don't, they're a bunch of hooey. You're probably getting ripped off. Now, let's understand something. When they remove your credit, it's okay. When you do a title search in the future, when you buy a house or you buy a business, it all pops up. Title search doesn't make your debt go bye-bye. All right? Disputing and removing, okay, bye-bye. But then what do? You see, maybe you want a copy of my book. I've written 67 books so far. Only 67. Let's have some fun. This is $19.99. It's in the link tree. There you go. Get the book. It's simple. You get to play my way. When I did the first book about winning the credit game, I made it a red book because it's on fire. The back of the book would show you me holding the highest kick and the fastest kick on planet Earth in 1981. Why made you jump? It's only 13 feet. One of the Lamborghinis in the collection, one of the mansions in the yachts too. Why not? See, I've been around a long time. Credit bureaus used to show consumer debt management. My company. Isn't this fun? We get to play the game to win. Then I turned it into a chess game. That's kind of fun because it's a game. Winning the game of business and winning the game of credit. So understand something. When I wrote this, I was 14. I own the rights of the blueprints of success, and my attorneys have to sue people all the time. So understand, winning the game of business, this will get you to million to billion, by the way, if you want to be. I got billionaire status at 21. Oh, this is basically going to have some for, you know, I tell you, get this now. You need it now. You need it. Now. When? Now. Simple. We get to play the game. We get to win. Isn't this fun? Now, what happens now? This book I wrote last year in dedication to Harold Stokes, my attorney, professor, and mentor. Starting to write. This will give you all the rules and tools to literally talk about your personal credit, to make sure you understand how to not jack it up again. Every rule and tool is ever set up. Everybody in school can get this book right away because it's what it works. Again, what happens? The 29% rule and the tools. That's what happens. And the SS5. See, we got to realize this is $10. Wow, $9.99. For what you piss away in an average day of $50, you just piss away all the time. You can get both books today and have some more fun with me. But it's up to you. It's up to you. Just make sure if you hire a credit repair or all these silly people with their caps backwards and the T-shirts and the ugly makeup, they're licensed and bonded. Attorney General's office. Get a copy of the HR 999. It's in the link tree. It's in the link tree, people. They have to be licensed and bonded. If not, they're a fraud. Make sure they are. Not just because they bought my book. Wow. Skippity-dippity-doo. Now, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you're married, you're going to have a prenup and a post-up in the future. Yeah, that's right. You're going to have a prenup and a post-up in the future. Why? Because I said so. See, here's my problem. I came back from a coma in 2009, 2011, and 10. Then I found out one of my tax guys, he sold my $3.7 billion structure. Billion. That wasn't nice of him. Fighting for it back. They audited me. Wow. Now, David Kinner, my attorney at the time, one of the attorneys, all right, owns Death Row Records. You heard of that? All right. So what happens very simply, he stands there because the auditor wanted to give my wife a bill for the audit as well. He says, you can't do that. Mr. Reynolds has a prenup and a post-up. What? See, ladies and gentlemen, when they sue you, they sue him, they sue her. Who takes care of the family? See, the problem you got to realize is you need a marriage agreement, like it or not. My says cheat clause. If you cheat, I get it all. I cheat, you get it all. My first wife cheated after 4 daughters. Ay. What did I do? I read the Bible again and again. It says I can take her outside and stone her. What? The Bible, that's God's law. But it's not legal, so I couldn't do that. But I did give her $15,000 a week for 2 years. I didn't want her to complain. I don't want anybody to go blah, 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 blah. My girls are my girls. They're daddy's girls anyway. So we're going to play my way. You're going to have a prenup and a post-up. Write it down. Then you're going to realize your house. When you buy a house, it's escrow, close, homestead, write down homestead, and it's trust. All right? Irrevocable trust or a regular trust as well. You're going to work together. Or what happens? If you buy the house together, husband and wife, well, if you lose the house, they report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. That kind of sucks. Now you have a credit and a tax problem. See, you got to plan the problem. Let's write down. Every one of you right now, to write down this, plan the problem. Right now, come on. Type it. Come on. Let's plan the problem. Let's have some fun. Plan the problem. Write it down now. Plan the problem. You see, if you lost the house, you're going to have base credit. Both credit. We don't want that. So what do? If he screws up, she's not. She screws up, she screws, he's not. Okay? We're planning the problem. Now, that's the house. Now, escrow close, homestead trust. Got it? Only one of you is on the loan because only one is a duck and a sheep. It's up to you as well. Car division. Write down car division. Today, every one of you, it's the dumbest thing I watch people do all the time. Your car is registered to you. You bump a car at the store, they're going to sue you. Shut up. Get out there, you're going to hand them your driver's license, insurance, registration. That has your home address on it. That's dumb. Why would you do that? An address is a mailing address. Why would you do that? Then when they sue you, then they sue your beautiful spouse, and then they bring the paying them, and you got to hire an attorney, and they're going to suck out all the money, and a what? Bloodsucker attorney's going to get a retainer. Hey, that's what you did. Now you got a problem with money, you got a problem with honey, because now you brought the pain home. Now, come on, let's be honest. What makes the marriage work 110% is everybody's happy. We don't bring the pain home and start a business using our personal income and taxable income and screw it all up. That makes no sense. We're going to get money so we all get some honey. Got it so far? Husbands and wives keep it separate always. Now, here's federal law, the Fair Credit Report Act. Right here, come on. It tells you all the codes you need is, wow, the reverse process of bad credit from the Credit Bureau. That's how it works. Credit Bureau. Section 611, Section B, they have, and I can't stand this. They have 30 days to respond or else. Read the damn law if you're going to pretend to be a credit repair company. All right, if you're going to pretend, Ryan, to read the damn law. 30 days, 15-day grace period, one more day. That's 46 days, people, not 30. It's not 30%, it is 29. I wrote the rules and tools. I know exactly what the hell I'm talking about because I created it in the first place. So if you're going to pretend to be a phony coach, Ryan, pay attention. Disputes, validation letters. All right, letters. You get to write on page 7 as well. What do we get to do? We get to play the game. We get to win. Let's win. I don't like you bring the pain home. Sorry. I don't. I think it sucks. Peekaboo went away. Where's it? It went bye-bye. There it is. Peekaboo, it's back. Now, if I want to go after the Fair Lending Act, I have to write letters in this form here to approve it or remove it to the creditor. Creditor. Got it so far? Creditor. Okay, 110%, everybody's happy. Well, we have to be happy. Let's understand. Everybody wants the American dream. What is the American dream? Peace of mind. Never bring the pain home. Have enough money in the bank to pay all your bills. That's the peace of mind, okay? When you have millions and billions you control as a puppet master, you get to play my way. Would you like to play my way? See, millions and billions to control. It's kind of fun. I have everything I want. Why not? Don't you? Don't you have everything you want? You can do it right away. It's up to you if we play the game to win. So let's remember, that's on page 10. You're going to send it to the creditors, okay? And the Fair Credit Reporting Act is to the Credit Bureau. Got it? That's where they go, prove it or remove it. It's 46 days, not 30, so they did that wrong too. All right, these phony coaches. Okay, now, let's watch what happens next. Come on. All right, if information is obsolete, information's inaccurate, changed, all right, disputed, not verified, and you're disputed not verified reasonable time. It's 46 days, people, not 30. Quit saying 30 for credit repair phonies. From here, other laws exist. Okay. Well, that's the Fair Lending Act. Simple. So if we, the people, today, look at our SS5 form that mommy filled out or you did, application, Social Security card, they taxed your paycheck because you gave them the number, you got the leftover. That $1,000 check became $728. If you want your money back, you must have a house payment when you file your SSN and your 1040 tax return. That's how you play, because you have to. Now, one of the silly people, like the silly question earlier today from what I call dumb da da dum dum. He says because the LLC is not a corporation, all right, you got an SS4, you don't have to pay it, you never have to pay tax. The moment you get an SS4, it says in the midsection the 1120s due within 1 year. That's a tax return. I've never seen someone's dumb in my life. Dumb, da da dum, dumb, dumb, dumb. It's like the ding dong that says, see, corporations are good. No, they're not. They're audited most. They're indicted all the time. C has to be an S. I bet you have to be S, called single filing. See, there's the law. The law won. You lost because you didn't learn to play. Sorry, I'm going to say the truth today. You're going to play with me my way because my way works. Your way sucks. Isn't that terrible? All right, corporations illegal. What? Right there. Come on. Have fun. It's illegal what? I found that out when I was 7.5 years old, listening to a damn poker game from Mrs. Hope family, using and abusing the hell out of me. Guess what? I get to play. You understand? Write it down. I'm willing to lose a division, not my organization or my family. I'm willing to lose a division, not my organization or my family. Write it down. Come on. I want you to master this. I want you to be a puppet master. I want you to understand how to own everything. No. To control it all and not own a damn thing. That's what I want you to do. Is that okay? You join the Puppet Master Club? Okay. So again, I can ruin a division, never the parent company of my family. Hey, banks bankrupt 22,000 locations last year alone. In front of you. You didn't pay attention. Sorry. The United States of America Incorporated, 50 corporations called states, and cities and corporations too. And then you know what? They filed bankruptcy in 12 cities so far. Called Chapter 9 bankruptcy. Maybe you can listen and learn today. I'll teach you more you ever learned in your life today and tomorrow too. SS5 is SSN, Social Security card. I got my job, mommy. I got my job. But I got my check. Where's my money? Where's my money? Money. Well, they took their cut because you gave them permission. Isn't that fun? You gave them permission. The SS4 form, Department of Treasury, Internal Revenue Service application for the number for use of corporations. See, an LLC and LLP are not corporations at all. They fed off sole proprietorship. That's what they did. Guess what we get to do? We're going to plan the problem. Here's you being taxed, and probate when you're gone, blah. SS4. Legal application for employee identification number, entity, and individual person. 26 ways to use and not abuse it. So for the banks can bankrupt a location last year, having separate tax IDs, so could your divisions and entities. If the United States of America can do it, so can you. It's called We the People. When I wrote my first thesis, International Constitutional Law, years ago, it was kind of fun. See, I like school. I like law school and accounting. And why do we get to do both? We get to play. I've been studying law and accounting since I could walk. School's good. All right, if you're going to do something like accounting and law and understand how to win. Now you're going to look at this. Come on, I want you to search that right now. Now, later today. The SS5 is SSN. I bankrupt my family. I hurt my family. Now my wife's mad at me. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Knock it off. Be a man. Man up. Woman up. Hey, simple. There's going to be the duck and sheep. It's a division. Could you imagine today? Can you imagine? You see, what I do on Fridays is I don't take calls. I get to play with you some more. Here's an American Express card. $100,000 paid overtime limit. They barely have any credit. Didn't hurt their credit at all. Would you like one of these or 10 of them? How many would you like? Well, how many would you like? See, I'm going to build your file for you. I'm going to set up your experience, charge Equifax per division, and I'm going to set it up for you right away, and your parent company too. You're not going to bring the pain home ever again because that kind of sucks. They all say Reynolds University. Well, let's see. Here's 3. That's 300,000. Here's 6, 600,000. Here's 9, 900,000. Oh, here's the other one for $1 million. And we have $1.2 million to $1.3 million. Why not? But it's just an American Express card. They're trying to give you 99 cards. 99, what the hell? They're trying to offer you 99 cards, American Express card, and that would be per division. Here's a line of credit. Would you like one of those? So why don't we finance the business on the credit report it has, because I established that in 1987 in the first place. Why don't we establish the credit report, borrow money's not taxable, debt offsets taxes, and we get to write it off anyway. It's like free damn money. Isn't that fun? Free. Now understand. They offer you a blueprint loan. Did you know a blueprint loan can get you 4 escrows at the same time? I'll explain escrows for you. Now that's $250. They named it after I was told by 3 employees years ago, because I own the rights of the blueprint of success. The blueprint of what? Now here, the blueprint loan. Now when I wrote this, I was mostly 14. I put it out there when I was 16. Maybe you'll pay attention to winning the game of business. Now, if you got a 660 score and in 1 year in business, 3,000 of income, you can apply for what? A blueprint loan. There it is. There it is. Now, if you really wanted to understand what's called auto income, I would take a line of credit, I'd put it in an escrow. I basically schedule what? About 5 billion of escrows coming up, okay? I'm the administrator. Here's 3 of you. I got your line of credit. It's free damn money, and you're going to write a check to escrow. You wrote a check to escrow. Wow, skippity-dippity-doo. And then the management company what? All right, manage it. If you have credit to use for it, they pay this first, then you get the leftover. Okay. All information of those books, also Founder's Kit, Blueprint. Yeah, it's there as well. There's a set. Well, the reality is it's, all those things are there. Yeah, actually, the credit books are not in the Millionaires Founders Kit, so you're wrong about that part. All right, the Millionaires Founders Kit basically is going to have the 1,000 steps, rules, and tools to build a business. Why is it better to LLC instead of C Corp? Please explain. Number 1, I didn't say it's better. Okay? I said whatever you have, keep what you have when I convert it. You see, the C Corp and the LLC are crap, in my opinion. Isn't that terrible? When you start to make money. The LLC, there's 9 categories. You got an LLC. Wow. It has a 15.3% unemployment problem. Hell, dude. Let's make our dogs, our cat, and our wife and our kids work there and pull a draw. Silly people. That makes no sense, okay? The LLC, all right, when it makes money with division process, it'll turn to an S Corp. S Corp, got it? The C Corp is double tax. Ah, that hurts. C Corporation, what do we do? When it starts to make money, it's going to turn into an S Corp. They both will. So again, you keep your LLC or C Corp, whatever you got, then the link tree, it's free, it's for you anyway. So again, they both work to start making money. I want division process is what I want, okay? See if there's any other questions. I think I answered those as well. Let's play some more. Buy a car right. Well, that's what you got to do. All right. Numbers don't lie to me. People do. They always lie. This is terrible, people. Okay? 50,000 storage unit, fourplex, escrow. I'm going to give, after the bills are paid, $5,600 a month. Each of us get that. Forever! Is that okay? Forever? I like forever and a day. We get to play my way because your way what? You know what I'm going to say. All right, take a picture of this. I want you to join me tomorrow. I want you to be with me at 3:15 in the morning because I'm going to do that as well because I get up at 1 o'clock every day and I play all day. Hey, I get stronger the more energy I go through the day, how it works. We're going to play my way. Then at 7 o'clock, I have goal setting for the whole world for 2 hours. Now at 9 o'clock, I have real estate. My number 1 class, isn't that fun? I'm going to teach you the assignment of mortgage. I'm going to teach you UCC 1 and Chattel Mortgage and Homestead Blocker. I'm going to show you exactly what I taught. All right, guess what? Carlton Cheats, David Delgado, and Russ Dalby people before. I was the trainer of the trainers. Hey, is that fun? We get to play my way. Because your way what? You know what I'm going to say. Take a picture, spend you $15. Now, next week's is going to be nonprofit grant money. Nonprofit grant money. Would you like some grant money? Usually it's about $112,000 a month. Is that fun? Take your pictures in the link tree. DM me. Follow. Hit the yellow button on the bottom. And follow, and share. And act like you give a damn care. We're going to play my way. Now, follow me on TikTok. There you go. Isn't that fun? Wee, all the way home. That's what you do. Wee, Look at all these silly people. I haven't found a real coach on TikTok yet. Okay, let's have fun. Well, this is Ray Reynolds, the Live Blueprint Show. And guess what? You get to follow me starting today, and I get to follow you too. We get to know each other. Isn't that fun? Now, what do we do? Educational contact only, not legal tax or financial advice. Results may vary. It's true. You might be lazy. I don't know. I'm just going to get you where you need to go. Is that okay? We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun. Now, here's the office phone number. If you need the phone number, it's right there, right there. Be assigned a specialist. We're open from 6 a.m. to 5 o'clock. Even though I'm online at 3:15 in the morning, nobody's here in the morning with me, I get to play with you anyway. Everyone follow, and have some more fun. Have we share. Why not? Specialist, message me, DM me, why not? So, I know you had a sad story. Stop it. When I was eating on the pier when I was 3 years old out of the trash can, people walked by, they didn't give a damn. They didn't give a damn about a 3-year-old baby eating out of the trash can. I got born in a taxi, thrown in a trash can, then I'm eating out of one. It kind of sucks. So no more whiny baby, okay? It's ridiculous, okay? I'm in a coma at 7 years old. I made a promise to Jesus Christ if I could walk, that I'd help people the rest of my life. I dedicate my life not for you, for Him, for Jesus Christ, my Savior. In Jesus' name, amen. Here's me in a coma in 2009. There's some of my goodies. You like goodies and goodies and goodies? I'll show you what rich and famous people really do, because hell, I'm one of them, like you want to be too. But I don't have anything. I'm a puppet master. There's me breaking the world record of 13 feet in the air, kicking up the light. Why made you jump? Just do what people say we don't. See, Jesus is not a drive-through. Being a Christian's way of life, not a moment in time. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. Isn't that fun? You know, I was on That's Incredible 3 times too. Isn't that fun? We'll play the game. Let's play. Let's win the game. God, family, and money. I don't love money. I don't love money at all. But I needed to pay my bills. I needed to take care of my wife because she's the love of my life. She's my rock. She's my what? She's my queen. And what do we get to do? We became one under God's eyes 21 years ago. She's everything I didn't know I needed and wanted. I wasn't looking to get married again. I had a wife who cheated, and I get $15,000 a week for 2 years. Said, shut her up. And take care of my 4 daughters. That's just the truth. But this beautiful woman, what can I say? This is only 1,200 cards. I got 62 million of cards on my dashboard. You want to play yet? Let me know. If you ever want to play for real, I'll show you real credit, not trade line crap. Okay, I don't like trade line crap. Sorry. We're going to play. We're going to win the game of business. Then we're going to win the game of credit. You see, now I need you to make a promise. Can you make a promise to yourself? It's God, family, money. Okay, come on. I need you to do a couple things. Ready? Come on. I want you to replace yourself today as an SS4. Please write it down. Replace yourself as an SS4. Got it so far? SS4. You have 3 of those. Now, from there, I want you to stop bringing the pain home starting today. I want you to have an organization that's $100,000 a month income. If you don't build it, I'll build it for you, hand it to you. From there, we're going to do auto income. You see, I'm going to give everything you ever didn't know in the past. Or you're going to go, well, Ray, I wish I would have known this years ago, too. You're all thinking that right now. Isn't that fun? You're thinking about that. If we make a promise to ourselves, so as I understand, I'm always looking for find ways to help others. I can't work enough to do what God has called me to do, us to do. Well, I do this because I made a promise. That's the reason I'm here. I didn't know God's going to give me the whole blueprint in my brain, an IQ off the chart, total recall, right both hands at the same time, and rhyme. And I stutter once in a while, too, and I don't like the stuttering part. I think that sucks. Anyway, if you make a promise to yourself today, today is basically the 19th of June. So write it down. I promise to myself as of today, June 19th, 2026. Number 1, okay, I am a puppet master in training. I control everything, own nothing. 18 divisions under the organization. I have $100,000 income from now on. Do it right. I will have a reasonable paycheck. That's why LLC C Corps are going to be S Corps. I'm going to recycle my paycheck off my tax return. I will do tax balancing, not tax evasion. I will never bring the pain home. And I'll honor God and I'll honor my family and my wife. Come on, write it down. See, there's the goal. That's my promise to myself, and you should make that promise to yourself as well. Division process, understand. Please take a picture of that. Here's what you got to focus on, okay? You have a choice today if you want, but it's up to you as well. So understand what happens. If you listen to the rest of this presentation broadcast and you play with me all day tomorrow, I'll guarantee I'll teach you more than you ever learned in your life. Is that okay? By the way, that's a mouse pad. Right? Yeah, it's the mouse pad. You see, I don't know if you want a black one or red, white, or blue. Pick a color. Depends on what we have in stock. Isn't that fun? Whee! I mean, come on, it's right there. It's right there. Isn't that fun? You see, that's called finding peace to auto income. Peace, the mental peace. I'm not stressed out about money. I got more than I wanted to do, and I give it away all the time too. I help more people than guess what? It's kind of fun. So what do? Never bring the pain home. Right here, $100,000 income. You can turn it into $1 million, and you can do borrow money's not taxable. You could play the game to win if you want to win the game. You want to win the game, man? How many people want to win the game? You want to win? Come on, let's do this. Let's have some fun. Let's play my way, because I think your way, you know what I'm going to say. Have your, what I call your LLC right there. Ooh, goody. I got it in Wyoming. Why? Oh, you knew. I got an LLP. Fantastic. I got the C Corp. I got the S Corp. I got the nonprofit. Hell, I got a PC too. Isn't this fun? Whee! Now, by the way, all right, if any of these businesses get sued, they sue you. Congratulations. You're not only a duck, you're a sheep. Ma, ba, quack, quack, quack. I'm a duck, I'm a sheep. When they sue that, they sue you. Never bring the pain on. What does that mean? Come on. Way over here, you got an SS5. SS5 equals SSN. And then you got your SSY, your 1040 tax return. That's what's going to happen. See, the LLC, when it starts to make money in its divisions, you're going to do it my way, because I'm going to tell you your way sucks. Sorry. Because when they sue this, they sue your spouse and you. These and this will become an S Corp because I said so. Nonprofit gets up to $100,000 a month income when you have your divisions, up to $112,000, by the way. So we did this correctly. That's 9 divisions. Whee! Equals $1 million of credit. Hell, why not? Every one of these cards basically doesn't even cost an inquiry. Your problem is you, being you. Sorry, being you sucks. This division owns an apartment complex. This division has a car wash. This division has a Jack in the Box. It has a Carl's Jr. or a Wendy's restaurant. There's a storage unit. When I bought my first storage unit, my ex-father-in-law, Dr. Robert Solty's LA School Board, we each got $17,350 a month. Forever to our organizations. Isn't this fun? I can do stock trading. I can buy silver, gold, or Bitcoin. Wow, wow, wow. Borrow money's not taxable. So you can learn to play to get $100,000 a month income if you want to, up to $1 million. But again, that's that mouse pad you gotta want. It's in the link tree. I'll send it to you. I'll spend my $10. I'll spend my $10 out of my pocket for every one of you. My $10. You wouldn't do that for somebody for free, would you? Because some of you are not lazy. Some of you are gonna want to play with me. All right? Because I like to play and I like to win. I'm very competitive. I always win. I never lose. Guess what we get to do? Very simple. Okay, lost the mic. Did I lose the mic? Or am I going to talk to Mike or Bill or George or Sue? Let's see if we get to play the game, what I want to do. Okay, that's a mouse pad. That's a mouse pad. Okay, you lost volume. Okay, Nick, what did you do? Nick, at night, come on, stop it. I want to play some more. Am I okay? No. I don't like that. It's no fun. Let's play the game to him. We're okay. He says we're okay. We're okay? Better? Okay, he plugged something else in. Isn't this fun? Flippity-dippity-doo. Now, understand, I rhyme all the time. Why? I even wrote some rap songs from famous rappers. I even wrote a series of books called The Man on the Moon. I write kids' stories, too. Isn't this fun? We get to play my way, because God made me the way I am today, and you get to play with me. Okay, there it is. If you have your organization, it's an umbrella. 18 divisions. Damn. 18 divisions. That means Bank of America, one bank account allows 18 more divisions. And if I was very aggressive like me, I'd have another 36 divisions on top of that too. Hell, why not? You see, you can create $1 million of credit now. Up to $1 billion if you want, but it's up to you. If you want to play my way, it's going to work. Your way sucks. Isn't that terrible? Don't worry, I have a website called Your Way Sucks. Isn't that fun? We have even stickers coming out. We're going to tell the world, your way sucks. His way works. Isn't this fun? Come on, people. Now, I don't care if you got an LLC, LLP, C Corp, S Corp, not-profit, PC. I don't care. That's the 6 categories to get tax IDs. That's all that matters for every division. We're going to play. So what happens today? If you allow me to use my dashboard, I'm going to add credit history to every entity you have. I'll build them for you. I'll hand them to you too. Isn't that fun? Now here's an organization with 9 divisions. That's $1 million of credit. I'll hand that to you too. And we'll have 9 locations or something. There's 18. That's how it works. If we play, guess what? When I wrote the first books on laundromats, car washes, and dry cleaners, almost 49 years ago, that was me. I had my divisions for my printing companies, too. Guess what we get to do? I also had, my 22,000 payphones. 22,000 payphones doing $6.6 million a month. Hell, why not? Hey, Ray, how do you pick locations for examples for Houston? Well, Houston's fun. I like Houston. Corpus Christi had an office there. Arlington as well, and basically what? Fort Worth. You understand? We're going to not pick a location. We're going to buy a goodie. All right? How does each division need a new idea? No. Leroy, no. Stop it. You do not need tax ID for divisions. We have the daisy chain credit first. Write down daisy. Come on, Leroy. Do it right. Daisy chain first. All right? Bill credit report scores up and away. And then we don't need separate tax IDs until we want separate billing or we want to get rid of a piece. Got it so far? I'll show you exactly what plays the game to win. Now remember, what we're going to do is going to play my way. These are what's called auto income. You're going to become a puppet master. So write down puppet master, please, please, please. Now remember, there's no inquiry. All right? I popped a bunch of these today, so the fun of it. They're unlimited. No social security number needed. Well, they might reference it, but they don't have an inquiry. So you could have crappy credit today and get one of those too if you want to, but it's up to you. We get to play the game to win. Now, if I get the card, what do I want? I want a blueprint loan up to $250,000. I want 4 escrows at one time. And I don't care if they're in Houston or anywhere on the planet. I just want them to make money because they're ran by what? Management company. See, what you're thinking is you have to run the business. Hell no, hell no, hell no. You're getting a company you're buying as what? The management company runs it as well. I'm supportive of the first, hey, it's a bot. Some ding-dong. That person's going to have a flat tire today and run out of gas. Why? Because it always happens, right? See, crappy people have crappy things happen because they're crappy people. Got it so far? Crappy people are crappy people. Flat tire and going to run out of gas, I guarantee it. All right, guess what? Winning the game of business? Oh, yeah. I wrote it at 14, put it out there at 16. Kept changing the rules and tools. So if I put $25,000, now remember, you've all pissed that away before in your life. You pissed away $50 every other friggin' day. You do it all the time. What do you do? Come on. You pissed away $25,000 on crap that didn't work. You took your personal credit that was tax and money and started a business. That's called dum-da-da-dum-dum. They're in the link tree for free. We're going to take corporate credit, lines of credit from the bank. We're going to finance the business, finance the dream. Then we're going to get $3 million of this over here. Whee! And get some of this over here. Why not? I like the Chase cards because there's no interest up to 22 per month. Here's $400,000. Whee! See, that's free damn money. I mean, why would you steal money from the family to screw up? I do this for my family. No, you didn't. You didn't pay attention. You didn't do your damn research. It's ridiculous. I don't understand what you do. All right, so 3 divisions and 18 subdivisions. No. Again, no. 18 divisions. 3 a subdivision is for apartment complex or duplex. Pay attention, Matthew. Pay attention now. All right, my way works, your way sucks. Got it? We're going to do it my way because your way what? $25,000, a laundromat, dry cleaner, car wash. Your income will be $3,200 a month after all the bills are paid. You're not going to be rich. You're going to damn be a puppet master. You're a puppet master. One tax ID for all. Divisions don't need tax ID in the beginning. Don't need tax ID. Travis, pay attention. I want my foundation, 18 divisions on top of that. Because if you had a tax ID, I can't add them to the bank account. I want them on the bank. Come on. All right? Pay attention. This is where you're going to screw up. Don't screw up anymore. No more. 50,000 storage unit, fourplex? So numbers never lie to me, only people do. Okay. 50,000 in escrow, close escrow, bills are paid, and you get 5,600 as an average. Okay. How about 75,000? How about 100,000? No, this is great. I love this crap. Isn't this fun? See, I got $5 billion of escrows coming up. You want to play yet? Let me know. I'm just having fun. I created my first billionaire structure when I was 21. Why not? Why not? Well, rich and famous people. No, they don't. I'm the one who trains, and I'm rich and famous too, but I'm not famous and rich anymore. I went to a damn coma, but I get to control it all because I'm a puppet master. I'm a puppet master. Isn't that terrible? Wow, wow, wow. Come on. You take a line of credit that I hand you. You write a check for $81,750 right here, and now you get $42.32 forever. Isn't that fun? It's run by a management company. You don't do a damn thing besides receive some money. You use corporate credit to finance the business. You got the goodie. I love goodies. You like goodies yet? Would you like a Wendy's restaurant or Jack in the Box? Or Wendy's restaurant, or maybe I don't want a McDonald's. All right, Carl's Jr. You know, I bought my first Jack in the Box when I was 19 through a corporation. And it doesn't have to be run by anybody. It's run by a management company. So you do 3 LPs, partners. Hell no. Every one of you, we don't do LLP. You're not paying attention. Every one of you are going to be part of the escrow. They're going to do a deed of trust per each entity. We're not partners. Hell no. I don't know. You don't be your damn partner. I just want to make my money. You get your money too. We might not like each other, but we're making money. But if you like me, I like you, we'll have some fun. It's okay. Not everybody likes me. Everybody likes you. How doesn't that work? We play. Here's your future. So your parent company is going to buy a piece of a goodie. See, the average storage unit, the big size one, they're owned by 13 people, if you don't know this. Everyone has a deed of trust. They get money every month through their entity. Isn't that fun? Boring and steady. $100,000 a month income. Wow. Now what happens? Remember, there's no inquiry. We play. What do we have to have? A 660 score, $3,000 income per year. We get a what? We just play my way. Now, I want you to replace yourself. Understand something. I came out of coma in 2010 and 11. Kind of sucks. One of my tax people took my $3.7 billion, and I'm going to fight to get it back. But then I have the number 8. See, my race cars, my race motorcycles, and my race boats and cars. Goody. Why not? See, I was born on March 8th, and the 8 and 0 belong to me because I love infinity beyond. So I have my 5 divisions, 5 closets, and 3 divisions of me. It took me only 6 weeks to do $9 million of credit. See, I got to take care of my wife. I don't bring the pain like you. Why would you do it in the first place? Why would anybody bring the pain home? I don't understand. So you're going to fire yourself, replace yourself as a tax ID, and you're going to basically stop bringing the pain home right away, and then you're going to build a business up to $100,000 monthly income. If not, I'll do it for you. I'll spoon feed you. I'll treat you like you're 2 years old. Is that okay? I do that to everybody anyway. I'm going to tell you what to do. I'm going to boss you around. Isn't that fun? See, you, Billy Bob and Susie Bob, you gave permission, you or mommy, to the IRS to tax your paycheck. Hey, I didn't do it. You did it. I had to get mine too. The SS5 form, you didn't pay attention to the link tree. That's what basically the IRS gave you. Mommy signed it. You signed it. Wow. Skippity-dippity-doo. The IRS bonded us when they got the SS5, the SSN. Up to $35 million apiece. Okay. Now, from here, that means your SSN, you're not supposed to use for ID purpose. You did it anyway. They taxed your paycheck because you gave the employer the number. Oh, wow. Guess what? They taxed it. That means they got to cut. The IRS got their cut. You got the leftover. You got your paycheck. Mommy did it at the hospital, no problem. The day we're born, right there, you gave it to the employer, your W-2 employee, and they taxed your paycheck. They got their cut. You did the job, and they got their cut. You got the leftover. Isn't that fun? See, your problem, you never learn how to play the game, learn how to set up. If you understand how to set up, you can learn how to play. Well, this is called the United States of America Incorporated, by the way. So we do this. Your house payment, when you file your 1040s for 24 years interest only, you can recycle your house payment and get your money back. Ooh, I like that. See, the S is for tax ID, and that's okay. See, the LLC will be an S corp, so we'll see, because I said so. You're going to have 18 divisions, 18 subdivisions. No. You're going to have 18 sets of credit reports, so you screw one up, get another one. Hey, don't screw it up. Don't have the intent to screw up. Credit cards build credit lines. That's all we get to do. So again, I tell you, spend your $19.99. It's in the link trade. Come on, you piss away $50 every other day. Get the book because you're going to need it. Isn't that fun? That's just fun. So was one of our sons too. I don't know what that means, but okay. The bank account for all corporation. We want one account to have average balance. That's how we build lines of credit. Up, up, and away. That's what we get to do, okay? We get to play the game to win. That one's only $9.99. So guess what? You're going to learn from me, learn from that too. Play my way. Now, every Tuesday, Orange County, every Wednesday, Bonneville, Los Angeles, every Thursday, Ontario, and every Saturday, Long Beach, Marriott. You see, I've been out there for 50 years helping people like you. What happens? Very simple. 32 years in a row being the second largest advertiser in California. Second largest advertiser. Isn't that fun? I won the award for that too. So this is the Millionaires Founders Kit. It's going to give you all the 1,000 rules and tools to build your organization. And I give it away for $500. It's a giveaway. We should charge $5,000. Simple. Now, if you have crappy credit, add yourself to a rapid rescore, rapid refresh. I created that in 1978, by the way, if you look it up online. And all the mortgage companies use the rapid rescore today, rapid score. They have to. Now, if you want, I'll do a blueprint call with you. That means you and I are on the phone for an hour. You have to have your partner of life with you, too. I want to repackage it my way. Why? Because I think your way, you know what I'm going to say. Sorry to say, but it's true. I want to know if you filed a bankruptcy. Did you seal it? You have a tax problem? Did you screw up American Express and Chase? Did you do that? Need to know. You have a family? You got a wife, dog, and a cat, and kids, and a fish, and a bunch of kids too? We got to protect our assets no matter what we do. Okay. Corporation or LLC. 18 subdivisions. No, divisions. All right, 18 lines of credit from the irrevocable trust. We're going to look at, all right, revocable and irrevocable trust, depending on what we're going to do. What are we going to play? Car is division. Car's division. Never you being a duck or sheep. You drive a car today, register you. Are you crazy? I don't understand that. Car. House is escrow closed homestead trust. Has to be. You buy the house, only one of you on the loan. Come on. Escrow homestead trust. You lost the house, they're going to report it to the IRS as a 1099-C. No. Auto income. Cash flow fee per time. I wrote that in my book when I was basically 12 years old. All right, put it in there at 14. Isn't that fun? I kept writing it, writing, having fun. Hey, don't worry, I put it out there when I was 16. You want to spend an hour with me? I'm $5,000 an hour and $50,000 a day. If you did it while I'm aligned to the broadcast now, or talk to a specialist today, it's $9.99. There you go. Up to an hour on the phone. I'm going to re-blueprint you. I'm going to basically tell you the rules and tools, and I'm going to set up your goals. Got it so far? Now, if you did it now, that's how I take payment. Don't do it that way. Call the office, pay $1,500 instead. They're going to charge you more. Isn't that fun? I like fun. Take a picture of my schedule. Every one of you need to understand I'm online 6 days a week. I've done this 50 years. 6 days a week, 50 years. I'm the original coach, period. Old school, new school, and future school. I study a lot in the county every day because I think school is good. I think everybody should have degrees in law and accounting. But that's just me. Guess what we get to do? We get to play my way. So today, you're here at the 2 o'clock analyzation class. Tomorrow at 3:15, I'll be live again. And here's goal setting for you. Now here, this is a specialty class. Next, tomorrow is real estate. That's at $15 a month. Wow. Level 1, 2, and 3. And that following week is going to be what? Nonprofit. Well, you get to play. Call the office now, 800-254-9506. Be assigned to specialist. All right, understand how we're open till 5 o'clock. DM me right now. Push that yellow button on the side. Follow, and share. Act like you care. We're going to change your life my way. Okay, I just got here. Are you talking about a shelf corp? No, you're late for the date. Simple. No, we don't need a shelf corp unless you want to line and create it. Well, it's very simple. I bet you paid thousands for that corp that I would have gave you for free. Congratulations. Okay. Let's see goodies. I like goodies. See, I had to move 24 times, 11 and a half years old. I was born in a taxi, thrown in a trash can. Kind of sucks. What do? I've got shot 3 times. First time I shot on my mini bike in the back by assault rifle, going out in the field in Torrance. Isn't that terrible? He shot me in the back. I'm sorry, I was aiming for the other kids sharing my field. You had to forgive him too, because God says if I don't forgive him, I got a camp for you. Won't forgive me. 3 times knifed. See, I want to take away all your excuses. God gave me here for a reason. You're here for a reason too, if you pay attention. You're going to connect your dots. First coma, crippled. Second coma, get the diet, still my 3.7 billion. Sucks. There I died at 541. See, the time we're born, it's basically the bond. It's the time we get to pass. The hospital records the time we're gone. Why? Because they get to cancel the bond. The government gets us in the hospital coming and going. Don't you get this yet? But it's up to you to understand how to play my way. I don't know if you like goodies. You like goodies yet? All right, the largest U-Dock, Huntington Harbor, my mansion, my beautiful queen, the big building, the Lamborghini too, with my name all over it. You have fun. You see, when I broke the world record at 13 feet, kicking the door jam and the basketball hoop at 14, that's only 13 feet there. If I can touch it, I can kick it. See, I'm one of the few, not one of the many. I've been saying that to myself as a kid. I have to do self-motivation. All right, when you're born in a taxi and mommy and daddy don't want you, what do you do? What do you do? Give up? No, we fight like hell. See it, believe it, go get it. Simple. It's fun. We play the game to win. Do you like goodies? How many goodies would you like? Goodies and goodies. My names are used on all of them as a marketing tool. Isn't that fun? Goodies. Even the race boat. Goodies and goodies and goodies and goodies. I like goodies. You like goodies? Follow me on TikTok. DM me. Follow, share, and act like you give a damn and care. Don't forget the schedule. I want you to play my way because I think your way what? Sorry. You know what I'm going to say? Your way what? Sucks. Sign up. Right there. Come on. Whee! There it is tomorrow. Why don't you play the whole day with me tomorrow? Could you imagine tomorrow, if you paid attention, we could turn around and say, here's a blueprint. I'm going to customize one for you. All right? I will customize a blueprint for you. Now, I'm not losing my mic by standing up, am I? Okay. As long as I don't lose my mic or my bill. Okay? I don't want to go up the hill. All right, we're going to play. We'll get to play my way. Go up here. Whee! I got an LLC, Ray. Woo! Doggy. When they sue that, they sue you and your spouse. Congratulations. Congratulations for being not dumb. No, guess what? These aren't even corporations. These three will be an S corp because I said so. This is the only corporation that allows you to do reasonable compensation as a paycheck. If I win tax return together, whee! This is going to have divisions because I want you to get $100,000 a month income. Well, I want you to have $100,000 at least. $112,000 is called grant money. Whee! It's an umbrella. See, way over here, a long time ago, you were born. Whee! Mommy sewed up the format says 5. You didn't pay attention because you're pooping your diapers. That's it. It's just true. So what? Mommy's happy. Oh, goody. The SSN, they bonded you for $35 million apiece. When you were 14 to 18, mommy gave you the card, and you went and got your job so they can tax your paycheck. Mommy didn't tell you that, see, because he didn't know what's going on anyway. Then the 1040 tax return. House payment gives you money back on the paycheck. IRS took your money. Oh, husband and wife, you became one. Congratulations. Now you pay more tax under God's eyes. Now, if they say and on a contract, if any ding-dong puts and or attorney or CPA, whatever it is, I want you to do this. You see, the word or doesn't stick in probate, and does. Oh, you have a car? You're the registered owner. Wow. When they bump a car, they sue you and your spouse, and you screwed up your life. And no more honey, no more money. Why don't you make it a division? I'm willing to sacrifice the division, not my family. Write it down. Come on. I'm willing to sacrifice the division, not my family organization. Kind of like the banks, grocers, and cities do. You get to play. So if they have a problem, we're going to bankrupt this. This is apply for cash credit. This is just cash credit. So if I have 3 divisions, 300,000 credit, I can actually create 30,000 a month income. 6 divisions, 600,000, 60,000. See, numbers never lie. Only people do. 9 divisions, 900,000, $100,000 a month income. Here's my 9 divisions, 9 lines of credit. That's $1 million. And what do we do? What do we have some fun? I got a gas station with a storage unit. Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr., apartment complex, stock, silver, gold, Bitcoin, hell yes. I can be a puppet master. I started the Puppet Master Club almost 50 years ago. I might have real estate too. I got to basically be the trainer of Carlton Sheets, David Delgado, Russ Dalby's trainers. I trained the trainers. Isn't this fun? There's your blueprint. All right, what happens if you have a problem? You have a problem. One of these got a problem. Let's disconnect that sucker. Arrgh! Your banks do it. Your grocery stores do it. Your problem, you keep being the one. You're one, the only lonely number that has the duck and the sheep. You might as well walk around going, quack, quack, I'm a duck, I'm a sheep. Because you are. Sorry. You bring the pain home all the time? Why the hell do you do that? That's just a blueprint for you to change your life starting today. Don't worry, God gave me all the blueprint. all the rules and tools. Remember, that's a mouse pad. Would you like me to send you one? I'll spend my $10 for you. I'll spend my $10 for you. All right? Half you won't be thankful anyway. Just blah, 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 because you scroll. The other half will say, hey, thank you, Ray, get another. That's 18 divisions. That's 100,000. That's $1 million. All right? You don't have a watch. Your credit sucks. Put yourself in what's called a rapid rescore. It's a boost. 80 points, get a new card and reduce your debt to ratio. Simple. With credit or not. Talk to the specialist. That's what you do today. What do we do? Follow me on TikTok, please, please, please. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I wrote this when I was 14, put it out there at 16. That was 1976, by the way. In 1976, I put it out there for the public. And I created division process in 84, put it out there in 85. I'm going to prove all 50 states. Kept updating it all the time. We get to play. Now remember, from there I created what's called the Millionaire's Founders Kit, the Blueprint of Success. It's only $500. It's in the link tree as well. All the rules and tools, you get to play with me. Isn't that fun? Go to class with the book. Isn't that fun? You waste so much money on crap that doesn't work. Now you're going to find something almost practically for nothing. There you go. Did you know one of my first cars was a Quintos Lamborghini? Bum, 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 bum. I got tested at T-Week in junior high 3 times, sucked out to a government program in Host Coast College. Driving a Lamborghini Quintos. Bum, 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 bum. Why not? Not my car. It belonged to the corporation, breaking world records, pissing off the Guinness Book of Records because he was a jerk. Simple, we get to play. Flying over everything you can today, goodies and goodies. Now remember, all right, there's my beautiful queen. There's one of my yachts, one of the buildings, one of the Lamborghinis in the mansion too. And there's my queen. Everything I touch turns to millions and billions, don't you? It works that way every day. It's not mine, but I got the keys. Bum, 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 bum. Sue me. You get nothing. You get diddly squat. I'm a puppet master. Even the back of it has on the license plate, and on the back is Reynolds University. Isn't this fun? I like to play. Not mine, but I got the keys. Again and 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 again. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Would you like some goodies yet? Let me know. I like goodies. I didn't like to have that bad day, but I did. I had to come back and help you. Isn't that fun? We get to play my way. Get the book, $10. Get the book. Understand that the Federal Trade says flat out, if they're not licensed and bonded, they're registered to the Attorney General's office, they're a fraud. I didn't say that. They did. So understand. They even have the Credit Repair Act. Wow, wow, wow. Skippity dippity doo. Get a hold of that Winning the Credit Game book. It's $20. Wow. $19.99. We play my way because what am I going to say? I think your way sucks. In the link tree, you'll find Debt Crisis Intervention. You'll also find a copy of the Fair Debt Collections Practices Act. What the law says can be done, public record. We play. Don't forget to get your mouse pad today. Follow me, and share. And stop bringing the damn pain home, please. There's your mouse pad. We're going to play my way because your way, what? Sucks. Sorry. Now, I want you to understand something today. We're going to play. We're going to teach you how to win the game. We're going to put your life back together my way because I don't like your way. Sorry. I've never liked your way. I want you to understand something. I lost my job. What I want you to do? Increase all your credit limits now. I want you to buy time, money, and credit. 29 is green. It always has been. Not 30 people. It's ridiculous. That's yellow. That's red. Again, what do? You increase your limits now. Now, every card you have, take a picture. $500, $145, that's it. $580, $2,000, $1,450, $5,000, $20 or $7,250 for $25,000. This is what you get up against. Guess what? You get to play the game. Now, once again, I want you to understand something today. I'd like you to quit bringing the pain home. Is that okay? Is that okay? We do it my way. We're going to share. We're going to act like we care. Isn't that fun? We're going to play the game. We're going to win the game of business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your ultimate goal is very simple: to play my way, because I will get you to million to billion if you allow me to do my job. And then you and I will hold hands and sing Kumbaya. I sing Kumbaya. Isn't that fun? I want you to have fun. See, right now, today, you're stressed out. It's Friday, and my bills and my wife and my dog and my cat and my fish. Let's get goodies. Let's get some goodies. Hell, why not? I'll teach you how to get to million to billion if you want. I did it. You can do it too. But I'm always going to say one thing. Always good. Thank you, Jesus. call the office, 800-254, be assigned to a specialist. If you want to make some extra money, refer people. You make up to 20%. Why not? We get to play because I'm going to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. We're going to play my way because I don't like your way. Understand? I don't like your way at all. What are we going to do today? You're going to get to be analyzed. I'm going to analyze you personally. Do you know I've analyzed over 50 million people? I talk to every client there is. Always have, always will. I want you to be a rapid rescore. I want you to understand something. You're going to talk to your specialist today, and I want to make sure you understand. I need to know what Capital One you have today. Capital One, is it a Quicksilver? Quicksilver One. Is it a Platinum? Is it a Basic Venture? Is it a Venture One? Is it an X? What is it today? They don't tell us. Did you screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know that too. Under plan, play the game. So I'm going to tell you the truth. It'll set you free. Is that okay? Let's understand the truth. Isn't this amazing we get to do this? You want me to change mics? You want me to change Bill? Okay, so I need all these mics. The yes mic. This is an S mic. You want that one? Okay, we're going to switch mics. Okay, as long as you don't switch Bill's and Susie's. Okay, mics. You know Mike the name? Okay. Okay, you have no fun. All right, what do we do? What do we do? Skippity dippity do. Well, this is number 0353. Okay. To rebuild rapid score, $1,000. Understand? When you get into one of my programs, I give you your money back. Always have, always will. That's right. You spend $1,000, I'm going to give you what? 1,000 to 10,000 back. Isn't that fun? We get to play my way because your way what? Rebuild, rapid rescore, $1,000. Lawrence is a specialist. Lawrence is great. He's one of our best guys. Now this is yellow. Remember I said, all right, 29% is green, 30% above is yellow, and then red. What do we get to do? Okay. Now, oh my goodness, who did you not rip off? Wow, you're a crook. Oh, isn't this crook? Wow, 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 you're a crook, you're a crook, you're a crook. I'm sorry, you're a crook. Did I say that enough? You're a crook. So I want to understand. You got no credit, it's open. It all sucks. I'm going to actually rebuild you. Rapid's going to go around this crap you screwed up, everybody you screwed up. I'm going to look if there's a Chase or American Express or Navy. I hope that there's not in there because I don't just screw them up. Okay, looks like there's no problem with American Express or Chase. I'm going to give you a starter card. And I'm going to build you 3 cards and build you up, and I go around this crap. Then we're going to look at these things. The numbers, they're not high. Any zeros are going to remove right away. Here's the highest one you got. So eventually, if they don't go away, you're going to negotiate a debt, get rid of it anyway. Got it so far? Now that's 0353. Now here's 6609. 6609, Lawrence again. Damn, Lawrence. Rebuild rapid, 5,000 of credit. They spend what? 10,000, 5,000? No, they spend $1,000 if they're lucky. See, we have our paralegals who work for you, and we barely charge you a dime, just pays the rent. Oh, you only? I remember this guy from Long Beach, a long time ago. Yeah, I've been out there 50 years. Isn't this fun? Your parents probably remember me too. Isn't this fun? Skippity dippity do. Let's go play my way because your way sucks. Isn't that terrible? Yeah, I'm just having fun. I want everybody to understand. All right, loosen up a little bit. What do we do? All right, here we have inquiries. Why? You signed up here. Okay, that's right. There before our time. You didn't crash rapid rescore. You have this collection crap. We might have to negotiate or something. Understand? We're going to go around it. Thank God you didn't screw up Navy. Now understand, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have somebody in your life, or you're not Navy or military, if you were, thank you for your service, because we treat our military like crap. What's going to happen is very simple. Find somebody in your family from World War II, III, I don't care, and or 1, 2, or whatever, and get a Navy account. Navy will give you up to 80,000 in cards and 50,000 in loan. Reduce your debt if you have a 550 score and you're jacked up. So never screw up Navy. So you have a balance of what, 0? No. You have a Chase. I need to know what kind is this. Is it Sapphire or is it Freedom? You need to tell us the cards, what kind we have, going around this crap. No problem, Express or Chase. No problem at all. I understand. I want a 10% balance on these cards right away. 10%. See what happens with the 10%? This will get you in the green and push it up and away. 10% is 800. All right, 29% is 750. Write it down. Yeah, I wrote the rules and tools and I created the system anyway as a consultant for DRW years ago. That was in 77. Guess what we get to do? We're going to play the game. What do they get? Oh, they're going to get 5,000 in credit. Update this for 100,000. Come on, upgrade it. Come on. Now, here's 6550. Lawrence again? My goodness, Lawrence. Okay. Now, here's rebuild 5,000 of credit. These are inquiries. Did you know Chase has a 524 rule? Write it down. 524 rule. Write down 524. You're going to learn about that as well. So again, what do we have? Inquiry prep. I wonder if you did inquiries that you actually got the account over here and there. Come on, this is crap cards. You want crap cards? Okay. What do we? Oh my goodness, what did you not screw up? Oh my goodness, look at this. You screwed up everybody. Oh, you did Chase? That sucks. You don't need a division of media. You screwed up Navy? How dare you? Go back and get the forgiveness program. You can't screw up Navy. Nobody. No, 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 no. Hey, I got my Navy because I got sucked into a government program at 14. No reason I got my Navy. They call me unclassified. I don't count. Wow, wow, wow. Skippity dippity doo. I'm going to have to build you 3 cards called starter cards. You actually hurt Navy? Damn. Navy would have gave you more credit to balance the crap in the first place. Unfortunately, you didn't do that. We'll get rid of the zeros. No problem right away. Look at what's left over. You heard it, Chase. Did you screw American Express too? I'm hoping not to. I don't see it anywhere because that's a blueprint loan. Now, if you screwed up everybody, I got to get you a division of me. Write it down and get you 3 cards right away. All right, let's rebuild 10,000 of credit. Chris is your specialist next. 8382. Okay. Well, I'll give you 10,000 back. Why you spend $1,000? Let's give you 10 times your money. See, oh, you got inquiries. Damn. So you signed up here. Okay, 6-5. And you did this on the same day you signed up. Lucky you didn't crash the rapid rescore. You would have been a violated customer and we would have thrown you out of the program or charge you a fee. So here we got collection accounts. I'm going to go around those. Kick off. In 2008, ladies and gentlemen, Kick came out of my boot camp called Billionaire Boot Camp. So did Chime. All right, so did Oni. All right, Cash Call, Speedy Cash, WBrook.com, and Titlex. See, I told you I stutter once in a while. Kind of sucks. Oh, well, what do we do? Let's build you up and away and build you some credit. You don't need this crap. It's not even real crap anyway. I'm going to build you some credit score. Again, you're in the yellow anyway. Okay. What do we do? See, it's out. Your balance sucks. Usually there's an address problem. So here we got 2512 rebuilt, 10,000 of credit. Lawrence, your specialist. There's no inquiries. Keep it that way, please. But look at all the collection accounts. Affirm. You got money from Affirm and you screwed him over. Wow, congratulations. You're a crook. Isn't that terrible? Sorry. All right, but it'll help build you anyway, so you can actually take care of debt to ratio. We got to repackage you. Oh my goodness, what do we got? Here's River Credit Union, 25,000, 97%. Ay, 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 ay. See the limits? Most of the limits suck. This one's okay. Let's rebalance the debt. Oh, this one's not bad. Okay, we look at that, no problem. So let me ask this question. If this is Barclays, is you're not a trade line, why didn't we use part of that to reduce this over here? How about over here? All right, mission. Mission's crap. That's a crap card. Crap card, crap card, crap card, crap card. Okay. Balance is to 29%. Let me push you to 750. Let me pop a bunch of credit. We'll get around all this crap right here. All right, that's what you need to do, unfortunately. That's 2812. Guess what we're going to do? Play the game to win. Did you screw American Express or Chase? I need to know that, please. Let me know right away. Here's 6555. Okay? 6555. What does that mean? So 6555. It's in the yellow. Kelly's your specialist. You're getting 5,000 of credit. 5,000 of credit. Okay. You probably spent $600 with this, and I'm going to rebuild your credit, change your life. If you spend 5,000, we're going to use that 5,000 back. Why not? I'm doing that for everybody. In Navy. Now, you see, I don't see Navy. If you're not lined up for Navy, you're not going to get it. And please don't do these pledge loan crap. You don't need to do those. It's ridiculous. Okay. If I line you up for Navy, your car would have been 7,000 plus. So let me do that for you. You tried Chase. I don't get it. You tried Chase Bank. Really? Really? You got to have a 690 for Chase Freedom Sapphire. You have to have a 735 to ink cards up to 50,000. Your numbers suck and you're trying Chase. Okay, great. Congratulations. What a waste of a damn inquiry. Please write down 524 because that's Chase's rules and tools. This is phony. It's not even yours. You put in what? You pay $100 a month for some phony crap. Capital One, okay. 103%, fantastic. We're going to change this to 29%, block all the crap, stop the damn inquiries, and we're going to build you up and away. And I'm gonna give you 5,000 of credit on top of that too. We get to play my way. All right, 1576. Wow. Rebuild, rapid score, 5,000 credit. Lawrence's specials. It's yellow, yellow, yellow. Ay, ay, ay. What do we got? No inquiries, keep it that way here. You screwed up American Express? Well, I can't get you. No, you even screwed up Chase. Congratulations. The only way to get American Express or Chase is a division of me under a tax ID under a corporation or entity. Amen. What? I don't get it. Here's it's in collections. Here it's over here. So this is not real. This is actually here over here, right? You screwed it up. Okay. Self-lead. Okay, wow. They came out of a boot camp as well. And that's simple. So we're going to get you some real cards. And we're going to build you some real score. We're getting around all this crap. And later on, you might have to go and negotiate something as well. It'll be up to you. Now, oh, we got green. Green go. Green go. My wife would love that at the light. Because she'll say, green go. Rebuild, rapid score, 5,000 credit. Georgia specials. Okay. It says good. Good, good, good. Okay, no problem. What do we do? Now you have inquiries. You have one main flagship. Your flagship. Yeah, okay. What do we do? What do we have? We have Capital One Discover. Wow, that's all we got. So here's a waste of some inquiries. You didn't get the goodie. Here's zeros. We can remove all this crap. But your Chase, you screwed it up, so I have to do a vision of me. We get to play Verizon. So let's block the crap. Go around this and quit doing the damn inquiries. Because if you did them on our watch and we did an inquiry and we have a rapid score, you would have crashed it. If you crash it, you're going to pay for another one. If not, we just close your case. Because that's how it works. You signed an agreement not to acquire and do inquiries in the first place. So we have to look at this one. So George had to look at this. Did you violate? Did you crash your rapid rescore? Need to know. Here we're going to rebalance this debt to ratio, get you to 700, pop you a bunch of credit, and put you in an escrow if you haven't violated. 7420, yellow, yellow, yellow. There's no score here. It's usually an address problem. You're basically what? Million in the making. So it's coaching times 3 times divisions, 25,000 credit. Blueprint call, 1 call Lawrence. That 3M doesn't make any sense. Nobody, we're not getting 3 million because that would have charged 300,000. Again, what do we do? So I got to make sure that gets changed. It's wrong. What do we do? There's no inquiries. That's good. Collection, ay, 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 $15,000, ay, 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 ay. All right, no late payment, at least that's good. So let's, you got schools first, wow. We got, all right, Text Bay Credit Union, wow. Let me build you some credit, go around this crap, build you some more credit. Did you screw American Express or Chase? I need to know that too. Simple. Here's 4501, the inquiries. Why are you doing inquiries? You're in the yellow, your credit sucks, and you're doing inquiries. Now, this date hasn't even appeared. It hasn't been 10/29/26 yet. So who the hell did this? We got to figure this out. Come on. Let's make sure we don't make mistakes like that. 4501. Rebuild 5,000 credit. Chris, your specialist. No problem. Again, you got credit. You got what? You have no revolving. I'll build you 3 cards and build you up and away. You screwed up self. Oh, that's good. You can't kick off as well. All right. And all these pieces in auto. Now, be careful. When you lose a car, they repossess it, they can report it to the credit bureaus and the IRS as a 1099-C. 1099-C, so write that down as well. Make sure you protect yourself, please. Now, here's 5863, rebuild, 50,000 of credit. Well, that's good. At least it's 50,000. It's got some meat on it. Look at this, Rocket Mortgage. See, all these damn inquiries. I mean, it sounds like you need a hard money loan instead. Now, this is 2 cards I popped. You'll see what they are here. Hopefully you can screw them up. All right, here we have a collection. Got to go around it. Here's the collection here. What do we do? Simple. All right, I got you some Capital One, so 3,000, whatever, no problem. Indigo's crap. You're going to get rid of it in the future. Open Sky says security. You don't need it anyway. You have enough credit. So get rid of Open Sky. Get rid of Indigo. You don't need them. Now, this is basically simple. This is American Express. It's probably a blue or clear because it shows revolving right there. What do? We get to play the game. We get to win. So again, I'm going to get you 700 score. Pop a bunch of credit, get around this crap. Please quit doing inquiries. Okay, that's screwing up the whole program. You're playing push me, pull me. Here's 6639. Rebuild rapid score, 10,000 credit. Kelly's your specialist, and your credit's poor. Terrible. So remember I said green, yellow, and red? Simple. No inquiries, good. Keep it that way. No late payments. Your problem is utilization. It's all sucks. 21,000 discover, 98%. You're going to have to figure out how to reduce this to 29% or play teeter-totter back and forth. I would suggest SoFi is basically getting a loan to reduce your debt to ratio. They usually do that pretty good. Or a Navy, if you have anybody in the military in your background for your family. Let's reduce the debt to ratio right away. And let's get to the 750 score. Increase this to 100,000 of credit right away, please. You need some skin in the game. Here's 6605. Rebuild 5,000 credit. Chris Specialist. Yellow. Remember, it's yellow, it's green, it's red. Simple. What do we have? Oh, you have a capital one for 20%. That's good. This is all collection crap. Got to go around this. Go around it all. That's what we're going to do. We're going to build you 3 more cards. All right, utilization and starter cards. You get around this crap, and eventually you're going to go through this crap and get rid of it. One way or the other, we'll push it off or negotiate the debt. Here's, see, this is what's out of balance. It's usually the address. Here's basically here. This is Experian. And then we have TransUnion and Equifax, okay? Now, look at the inquiries. Why would you do all this crap? Let's see if you got anything. Wow, look at this. You got credit, and you're not using any of it besides you jacked up this card. Nordstrom's, really? You jacked up Nordstrom's? What the hell's wrong with you? I don't get it. Why would you? Oh, I know. Oh, it's Navy. Okay, I'm trying to figure out a line here. No, it's right here. Right there. No. Okay. All right, you got Navy. Please don't screw up Navy. I can help you get 80,000 cards. Or you're a Chase Bank. Okay, we have to reposition this. You have enough zeros to actually rebalance all of this crap. I say it's crap because you have way too much all over the place. It's a mess. You're going to get rid of the little crappy ones unless it's the oldest card. So that's the first thing we're going to look at. From here, you got what? 5,000 of credit. See all these inquiries? They're dropping your score every time. Okay, please stop doing that. So rebalance this, build you up away 750 score. Get an Express card, put yourself in escrow. That's all we got to do. Here's 5749. You have good scores, fantastic. Excellent across the board. Says good. No problem, good. Okay, I like that. All right, coaching, 25,000 rebuild. If you're in coaching, you're going to need 100,000. By the time I'm done, you're going to need 200,000, 100,000 for personal and for business as well. So you might want to create and increase that right away. I had more history for you too. No inquiries, no collections. That's good, but you're not using credit. Fantastic. Okay, I want 10% balances on these cards. These are crap cards. That's good. 5,000 should be 10 to 20,000. 6,000. No. Look at this. Look at this crap. All right, we need to get 10% utilization. I need to push you up to a 700 plus 800 score and pop you a bunch of credit. Numbers always give you what you want. See, zeros a lot of times gives you no card or no limit, and that's a bad thing too. Here we have basically 6585. Rebuilt rapid 5,000 credit. Kelly's your specialist. You have 2 greens and you have a yellow. Okay, green go and yellow. All right, utilization problem. See all the extra inquiries here? That's why it's yellow. Here we don't have it. Here we don't have it. Here we have what? A collection account. Go around it right now. We have a capital one for a $500 crap card at 139%. Does that make any damn sense? Reduce the debt to ratio to 29% and all this here. I will push you up to 750 score and pop you a real big card for the big boy card or the big girl card, okay? That's all we got to do. From here it's 6418. Rebuild rapid 5,000 credit. Lawrence is specialist. This is going to be green. Why? Because most people don't report to it. Equifax. Again, what happens? Yellow and yellow. Simple. You see what happens? All the inquiries in the collection accounts. There you are. And over here too. So I got to build you credit score. This is a capital one. It's an authorized user. Fantastic. Let me pop you a couple cards, get around this crap, and push you up and away. That's 6418. So, ladies and gentlemen, every case file we ever get, I look through each file. I do the rapid rescore. We look at the pieces. We position you. Remember, you should have 100,000 of personal and 100,000 of business credit, but that's up to you. As we build it up, maybe we'll build more credit to do that. A lot of times clients use credit. I build them to get into different programs as well. You could do that as well. So do yourself a favor. Tomorrow, make sure you're basically at the class. You spend the whole day with me. What does that do? All right, why isn't the credit score not correct score when you apply for a mortgage? Understand something. All right, what happens is you apply for a mortgage, all right, they're going to look at what the middle score. But the difference is credit bureaus are what? It's a FICO score. It's basically what another score from their analytical 750 or something like this. And what happens is that basically it's not a true score. And the bottom line is build it up even more. Right? Chime is just a subprime of bank, basically. Well, what happens is Chime came out of my boot camp in 2008. So again, I wouldn't look at that. But then you see the house situation, you might do a house a different way. Depends on your score as well. We get to play the game to win, but it's up to you as well. All right, looks like I answered all the questions as well. Let's understand. The Reynolds University was my dream. My dream. My building at One Technology Drive over in Spectrum, all right, literally 22,000 square feet. You'd go into the building, you walk past Betty. If you got past her, you see one of the offices at B of A, Wells Fargo. We had a Chase. We had a franchise room. In my classroom, 800 people it held. But God had me go in a coma. That's what his choice was. I got to die. He allows everything. He wanted me to come back and help you some more. That's what happens. That's what I believe the best. How long does it take for credit rating to go up after the balances are at 29%? 29% is going to be a 750. It's usually 46 days. If you have a rapid, it goes faster, and you did something as well. It's all based on the balance, and that's what you're looking to do, Christy. There's different ways to do this. I think I was playing with your follower today as well. As we play this game, let's understand something, please. The bottom line today is learning how to play the game to win. I just want you to understand what you have the ability to do. Join me all day tomorrow. Let's position you the right way. Sometimes we need a division of ourselves to get around certain things or push things up and away. You're allowed that as long as you have the intent to take care of your debt to ratio. Don't try to rip off your creditor, please. This is real estate tomorrow. That's a specialty class. So what's going to happen is tomorrow morning at 3:15 in the morning, I'm live. 7 o'clock goal setting and no problem. And then we have the real estate in level 1, 2, and 3. You get to spend a whole day with me if you want to. See, procrastination's the kill of a dream. Please don't procrastinate ever again. I want you, if you want to make 20%, refer people all the time, no problem. Always remember, foundation builds finance and dream. That's the ultimate goal for all of us. See you then. Thank you. See, I call it boring and steady because it makes sense to me. All I know is the reason your credit sucks, sorry to say, you jacked it up. You didn't know the rules and tools. No one explained to you how it's actually built from the SS5, SSN, and the tax ID and SS4. No understanding how this works, getting it up there. I want you to understand, my wife and our credit, all right, we might have 100,000 of safety here, but we maintain an 846, 847. We don't use our credit much. We have less than the 10% because it pushes up past 800. But if we have an emergency, we have it. But we also manage corporations and entities worth millions and billions of dollars because I'm the original coach and the original puppet master. I started that club 50 years ago. You can do all the work. I'll teach you how. If I do the work with you for you, I'm going to go after the 250. That's a loan to get into an escrow. Every American Express card allows a division right here. See, 20 years ago, I got them all to do that for us. That means very simple. You can get a blueprint loan up to 250. The 250, simple. That's an escrow. Let's go buy a storage unit. Let's go buy something. Let's never bring the pain them again. I got my pencil and I'm ready. I'm good. And so, all right, I've tried, boss. Well, then guess what? We're going to do it my way for a while. So the bottom line is very simple. All right, never take anything serious because when it comes to when I say, yes, we follow the ducks and the sheep because we're a bunch of dummies. We're all dummies at times. That I wrote 14 years old. God gave me a weird brain, ladies and gentlemen, and teachers hated me. Okay? All right, I'll do all the work for you as well if you want, but it's up to you. I like goodies. So if I take today and I spend $25,000 in an escrow, I own a piece of something, my income is about $3,200 a month per division. I'm not rich. I don't want to be rich. I don't want you to ever be rich. I want you to think about money in an escrow, $50,000, $75,000, $100,000. Here we wrote a check from a line of credit. It's not even your money. It's a line of credit. $81,750. The income from now on is 4120 or 4132 for life. You own a piece. You just get a deed of trust. You don't do a damn thing besides you collect money. 100,000, 10 people. That's a Wendy's restaurant, a Jack in the Box, maybe a Carl's Jr. Simple. There's your future, people. There's your future. I like blueprinting people because what it does is it put them in check. If I can talk to a person, their friends and family, or the spouse, what do we get to do? We get to put on check. We get to understand and build that blueprint. We use a program called Phantom, so it gives you the recording. So every time you know what's next, what's next, what's next. I have a list of business high, gaps, race, whatever. All right, you're ready. Okay, well, there's all kinds of things because I get bored pretty easy. We get to play. A blueprint call with me is an hour with your partner of life. Online is very simple, or call a specialist. It's about $1,000. Simple. If you do it with me, I'm going to basically say you do it this way only. That's how we do it. Now, what I think you ought to do is think about it's your turn. What does that mean? If I rebuilt you today, unfortunately, you kind of waste money all the time. Sorry to say it's true. I'd say it's your turn. I would put you in a basically 3 months coaching for about $8,000. I'm going to charge you and give you $50,000 in credit. That is going to reverse that money in about 4 months or less if you do it right. Then 6 months is $11,000. From there, 9 months is $15,000, and then a year is $20,000. This is getting me. I only have 2 openings coming up next week and the week after that anyway. I'm pretty well sold out. So again, we're going to talk about auto income. Auto income is the ability to create money and never bring the pain home. There's no reason to bring the pain home in the first place. Everything you drive by, you should own it anyway, just for the fun of it. You'll become a puppet master. You'll join the club. That's the ultimate goal for me to help you. Follow me on TikTok. Follow, yellow dot on the bottom, push, follow. All right, share, and act like you want to care, because we're going to play all day tomorrow. Again, you have the ability to change your life if you want to. All I can do is tell you, get into this, get in the Phantom program. It'll get you the real estate this week. Next week, it'll give you a nonprofit and all the other classes and courses and all kinds of fun stuff. We always look behind the curtain every step of the way. We have to. See, I don't hear the word no. People who say no, they don't know what they're talking about. I don't like phony coaches. Sell me the water, F your grandma, blah, blah, blah. I don't like that. If I wasn't helping people on TikTok, I wouldn't be on TikTok. I like writing checks for millions and millions of dollars for radio and TV. That's what I've done for 50 years. But again, I have a chance to help people that need help. Because I don't like that, gonna ride off the Rolex, no, haircut, chef, wedding, So do yourself a favor, ladies and gentlemen. Stay safe. All right, stay strong. Remember, we do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. That's how it works. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today. I pray to God for every one of you. Father, be with these people. Open their ears, their eyes, and mind and body. Take the blueprint you gave me to them. In Jesus' name, amen. We do our best, ladies and gentlemen, and God does the rest. Amen to that too. Never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.